Okay, y'all see it. Y'all see the couch. Don't play. Y'all also probably see my pillow, but I kind of like covered it up so you couldn't see it. Oh, you can see it. Okay, let's see. Shout out to everybody that's watching. It is the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits, and we are back on the couch. It took me a while to get back on this couch because low. You see how low it is? I even had to adjust you guys where you at today. So if you're watching on TikTok, I know it's probably a lot of space up here, but you see all this beautiful artwork? Why not? Y'all don't need to see what's down below. What if I ain't got no pants on? Which, if you're watching on Facebook, Big O, and YouTube, you know I got some pants on. Stop playing with me. But did y'all notice that sometimes when men go live, they don't wear pants? Am I tripping? Am I the only one that notices that? Hey, Big O, I love you guys. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. We about to get it started. Today is mental health talk on the couch. So this is a subject that I like to keep on the couch because it's very important to me. It's very important. It should be very important to all of us, actually. But it's not that important to a lot of communities, to be honest. And not just the black community. Not just the black community, because look at us. Look at all of us. Let's be real. Look at all of us still trying to make it, doing things that we need to do to stay afloat. I'm just saying. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
And I mean none. The fuck? Let's go ahead and get a song started. This one is from my Elevate album. This one is called Cloudy Days. With it being mental health talk, I think that this is a great song for today. So check me out.
Some days it's cloudy up than other days. You can choose wrong or you can fix your ways. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know it's gon' be hard, but you gon' be okay. And do not give up even if you make the same mistake. Yeah, it's tough, so just try to get your head right. I know you're searching for some answer, can you instead right? Yeah, you was. I know they tried to make you think that you was crazy. No, you was, no, you was. No, you was. Every time you come around, you just be scoping, don't be saying. I keep my mouth closed and I just listen. We never been on the same, you can say we different. It's so hard to swallow when there's no chaser. So go ahead and cruise and let me take a toast with y'all. Some days it's cloudy up and out of days. You can choose wrong or you can fix your way. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know that you try hard and you gon' be okay. Please don't give up, cause I promise you gon' find your way. After the storm is over, you see it wasn't all for nothing. You see that it wasn't all for nothing.
Right. You'll see it wasn't all for nothing. A lot of times we get in our feelings because we like, damn, I've been working this motherfucking hard with no results. It just seems like it's no results to you, but guess what? There are results. People are getting inspired by you. They are. Even if they don't tell you that they're inspired by you, a lot of times the people that's around you, they're inspired by you. You motivate them. People that want to do the same thing that you do in life, you motivate them, especially if they're not doing it yet. Oh, wow. Yes. Thank you. My bass guitar is actually over there. You said, how high am I? I'm actually not high at all. Shout out to the ones that's high right now, though. Obviously, y'all noticed that I don't smoke on the couch anymore. I smoke. Okay, so when I first got out of surgery, I stopped smoking. And then whenever I waited a few weeks and then my medicine stopped working. So I was like, okay, I'm probably going to have to keep smoking again. So I smoke, but I don't smoke as much as I used to. So that's why you don't catch me smoking on the couch anymore. But it's all good. I'm not judging anybody that comes and smokes on the couch. It just, for me, I don't want to smoke anymore on the couch. That's just me. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your strong friends. Check on your people that you fuck with. If you love somebody and you say you love them, why haven't you checked on them? You said it's natural. Oh, let me pause. It is natural. But when you menopausing, things just don't feel and seem the same. Things ain't the same. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't get the same feeling that I used to get. I don't. Like, that's why I said even my medicine don't even work anymore. So I'm just like, shrooms it is. I'm good with shrooms. I take a shroom every day. But as far as smoking weed, they water that shit down. That shit ain't back. You remember back in the day when you used to smoke some weed and your eyes would be super fucking red to the point where you needed to put some eye drops in? You ain't even gotta do that no more. This ain't the same weed. It's really not. I don't drink either. I don't drink alcohol at all. But shout out to the ones that do. Anyways, check on your strong friends, your people. If you fuck with somebody, make sure that you check on them. If you know anybody that's locked up, make sure that you write them. Shout out to my twin, Jack Black. He's still locked up. But he called me the other day. And he sends his love to everybody that's watching. So, love, positive vibes, and good energy to y'all. He said, man, Brian, didn't you want me to do some drugs? God dang. If you know anybody that's in the hospital, make sure that you do a wellness check. If you guys don't know why I started my podcast, I actually started it because I was, yes, exactly, Free Jack Black. I started my podcast because I was in the hospital for about 10 days. They held me hostage, made it to where I could never have kids again, tried different medications on me, and tried to kill me 2 times. It really put me in a different mind frame. I guess I was already prepared for this total hysterectomy because of what the hospital did to me. They already took my privilege away from having kids. So when I got my total hysterectomy, I was just like, fuck it. I've already dealt with the depression of not being able to bear kids. I've already dealt with and it hurts. When I very first found out that what they did to me, I couldn't even think straight. I couldn't even say the word hospital without crying. It literally fucked me up. So when I started my podcast, I actually started it just as a therapy, and it took off from there. So that's why I always say that this is the therapy that you never knew you needed. I didn't know how much I needed my podcast until I started podcasting. So if you need some encouragement right now to start a podcast, start a podcast. I literally started on my couch. Not this couch. This is the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. But on my living room couch with the fucking LED light. That's it. But I kept going. I kept being persistent because I realized that, hey, I love to talk. Hey, I love to get to know people. And I love the things that I do. I love the opportunities that I get. Not just for my music career. My music career, I love it as well. And again, I don't love either one more than the other. I love both. So I keep this podcast because I'm not just helping me. I'm helping others. And you guys are helping me as well. And you're not just helping just me. You're helping others as well. So that's why I always encourage you guys to come on here, share your stories, share your experiences, because you never know who you might speak to or speak to through the social media. Social media to some people is like, okay, I mean, this is social media. Why are you putting your business out there like that? It's like a journal. It's like a journal. I don't see anything wrong with anyone getting on social media. I don't give a fuck if I give a fuck because I'm sensitive, but I don't mind seeing somebody get on the live crying like, you know how sometimes people be crying like, oh my God, I'm about to do this, or I just crashed. And sometimes people need that footage to come back to. Sometimes they do. So for y'all to judge them when y'all go do the same thing, but you do it with your friends, these are they friends. People that's on social media, these are my friends. So when I keep people updated, it's not because I want to go viral. And no, it's because my social media family is encouraged. They encourage me and they want to know updates. And I want to know updates about y'all. No matter how it comes out. I don't always be on the couch like, hey, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. No, there's times where I be crying. There's times where I literally can't even think straight because my anxiety or my mental health is fucked up. My mental health ain't perfect just because I got a goddamn podcast. I go through it every fucking day. That's why I get on here and I'm able to speak and I'm able to tell you guys about my experiences, because sometimes whenever I talk to y'all, some people will inbox me like, oh girl, this is what I did and and it helps me. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. That's why we do this. So shout out to any content creator. Don't ever let nobody make you feel any type of way for expressing yourself, for crying on social media, for yelling on social, whatever you do on social media, do it to the best of your ability. No one this way ain't not a couch potato judging you. That's why I always, again, encourage you guys to come sit on this couch. It says hospitals are something else, bruh. Bad place. Yeah, it is. Next guy that cop you will be a lucky man. You're funny as hell. I'm married to my wife. Shout out to my wife. I know you watching from YouTube or wherever you watching it. Yeah. For those that don't know the story about my wife and I, go back and rewatch it. This is my 3rd season. If you didn't know, today is episode number 126. Stop playing with the couch. Stop playing with the couch. I met my wife in prison, Brian, if you didn't know. And when I first met her on the yard, I looked at her like, that's my wife. And guess what? That's my wife. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I know I'm laughing a lot for it to be mental health talk, but you don't always gotta be sad to be depressed. You don't always gotta be to feel like that in the inside. Because there's times where I'll be like, hey, how's everybody doing? And in the inside, I'm like, you know, you say you're full of surprises. Things happen in unexpected ways. Yes, it does. It definitely does. Let me pull this over just a teeny bopper more for YouTube. There we go. There we go. And now Big O can see it. But not everybody wears a frown on their face when they're depressed. There's literally happy depressed people. And the reason why I say happy depressed people is because I know they're not faking when they are happy. I know it because I've been there. It's times where I'm literally like having the best day, like, yes. And then all of a sudden I'm like, and my wife looks at me like, baby, what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, I just don't know. And this is even before I started menopausing. My emotions and my anxiety and my depression just be everywhere to the point where I'm questioning myself like, damn, who else is inside of me? Is there somebody else inside of me that's controlling my emotions? Because I didn't feel like this 20 minutes ago. I literally felt fine. I was smiling. I was doing the things that I love to do. And then all of a sudden I'm depressed. And then it hits you like a fucking ton of goddamn bricks. And then you sitting there looking around like, I don't want nobody to think I'm crazy, but I can't help that these tears are coming out my eyes. It happens. That's why I always say check on your strong friends, anybody that you fuck with, because your peoples can literally be making all type of jokes on social media and the next day they'll be dead because they couldn't take it. Shit might be funny right now, but it's not funny tomorrow when your lights is cut the fuck off. It might be funny tonight, but tomorrow I might wake up and crash my fucking car. It's no longer funny. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get my car. I'm trying to figure out, I'm injured. I'm in a car wreck. I'm trying to figure out these medical bills. Medical bills alone. That motherfucker right there. And when I say depression, anxiety, anger, because it's like, damn, I need to get my health checked and taken care of. But whenever you take care of your health in the United States of America, it costs so goddamn much that there's a lot of people who are untreated because they don't have coverage to get treated. And sometimes your coverage can cover the mental health aspect. So you calling around looking for therapists and they like, okay, I need $120 an hour. And $120 an hour? You don't even know me yet. And ain't no telling that when I pay you this $120 and I get in there and I start talking to you, ain't no telling if I'm going to be accepting to who you are and what you're saying. You might say something to where I'm like, and then I'm going to want my money back, but y'all don't give your money back. So who do I go to? Who do you go to when you need help for your mental? Not everybody wants to take fucking pills. I don't want to take medicine. That's why I don't. And the first thing they tried to do when I got my total hysterectomy was not only give me hormone pills, but they tried to give me depression pills. I do not want that. I don't. I had a bad experience with depression pills from the age of, 13? 13 on up. I've been in facilities where all they do is test different medications on you to see which one works the best. Basically, to see which one knocks you the fuck out. So there was no real help. There was no real help when I'm going through whatever I'm going through mentally. You think putting me on those medications and fogging my fucking mind is what's going to get me the help that I need? It's going to take me to the next level? No. And there was a medication, I want to say it was Zoloft. It was Zoloft. They put me on Zoloft. And I've heard good things about Zoloft. Girls telling me, oh my God, yeah, I take Zoloft and I feel amazing. I took Zoloft and I wanted to kill not only myself, but other people. They don't tell you that some of these antidepressant pills can make you feel homicidal and suicidal. But they supposed to help you with your depression, huh? How is that? How is that supposed to help me with my depression if it's taking me into a deeper funk? They're like, oh, well, give it 30 days. 30 days? I ain't giving it 30 days to do a motherfucking thing. You gonna give me 30 days, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm gonna get away with it because Zoloft, I told you what the... Just saying. If you've ever committed a crime on a depression pill, you could have literally pleaded insanity. Because 9 times out of 10, the side effects to them bitches is homicide and suicidal. Read some of the side effects. You might think that, oh, wow, my doctor gave me this Celebrex and I'm celebrating. No, baby. Celebrex got side effects. Okay? I'm not kidding. And not everything works the same on everybody. Celebrex might work amazing for you. You might even inbox me and cuss me the fuck out tonight. But for me, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. And I didn't like the feeling of wanting to hurt somebody when that's not my true feelings. Like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me that wanted to hurt somebody. That was the medicine. And I knew for sure because I was like, where did this come from? Like, I wasn't feeling that aggression, that urge. And it was an urge. It was so on me that I was like, yo, if I don't snap this girl's neck or get the fuck up out of here, something gonna happen. I don't know. And they was like, yeah, we gonna get her the fuck up out this facility. So they ended up moving me. I was in the halfway house too at the time. Baby, when I say they moved me, and the girl, I think what it was is they had just put me on this medicine, and she was high. At the time, I wasn't who I am now. And we all have to grow. We all have to elevate to be who we are or who we supposed to be. I wasn't who I am now. When I was in Turley at the halfway house, I was real irritable anyway. I had just found out I had lupus. I was in so much pain. I didn't know how to deal. When you in a lot of pain, you can't think straight. It's that's all you hear in your head. That's all you hear in your head. It's several voices. It's not like I hear voices, but I hear voices. And it's my voice just talking shit to me in my head. So is that the same thing as hearing voices in your head? And anybody that said that they hear voices, whose voice do you hear? Because for me, I hear me. Ain't nobody like, oh, this is God, I'm in here. And no, this is fucking me that I'm hearing. And I'm talking shit to my goddamn self. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So as soon as they gave me that medicine, all I could think was, wow, if she takes that hot iron and burn her scalp again, and I keep smelling this burnt fucking hair and skin, I'm a killer. That ain't nothing to kill nobody over. What the fuck was I thinking? I wasn't. I was on a medication that the doctors prescribed me. And the side effects, I was like, oh my God, let me go look at the side effects just to make sure that I'm not tripping. Sure enough, I went and checked them side effects, and it said suicidal and homicidal thoughts. I immediately was like, yo, I'm not taking my medicine no more. Do you know that they wrote me a misconduct for not taking my medication? And I'm like, yo, I'm telling you that I want to hurt someone. You literally moved me from this dorm because she felt fear for her life. She was also high on meth and didn't feel the pain of the tss. And that's all she was doing was, she was so high, she was just tss. And all you could smell is burnt hair and burnt skin and meth. It wasn't what I wanted to smell. And when you on certain type of medications, especially antidepressants, anything could trigger you. Anything could trigger you. Hey, Lyric. Yo, fucking Lyric is on live. I didn't even realize that till just now. We love you this way. So, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THARealJANELL. I'm going to jump into another song, and we are going to finish up. It is mental health talk. So if you have a story anytime, you're more than welcome to come sit on this couch and let's talk about it. Also, if you didn't notice, I keep a mental health flyer up. And what I mean by that is anyone that I've lost from any mental health illnesses, they're on here. And I update it every time I get a chance, which I update it every time I get a chance because here it is. It's not just about me. You know what? This is the second topic that TikTok doesn't like. Ashley. I never met Ashley, but her mom sent me this. So I wanted to make sure that I put Ashley up here. Now, my friend who's next, which is Justin, that was one of my good friends that I met when I was living in Detroit. And he took his life. Okay, this is why I don't like talking about that, because I'll be crying. But he was a really, really good guy. And he was one of my really, really good friends. We did everything together when I first moved to Michigan. Smoke, everything, talk, whatever. When he was going through with his dad, he'll come upstairs and talk to me. When I was going through it, I'd go downstairs, talk to him. We was like tight-knit, you know, like a little family in that apartment complex. And you know, his uncle, no, his grandpa killed himself. His mom killed herself, and he killed himself. So if you are feeling any type of way, suicidal, homicidal, just overwhelmed, anxiety, reach out to somebody. There are people that love you. I love you. I don't have to know you to love you. I love you. And you can hit me up anytime. I have a hotline that you guys can call at any time. I accept calls at all hours of the night because life be lifing. Sometimes you'll sleep all day, wake up in the middle of the night. It's 2:30 in the morning, and all you can do is cry. And you're like, oh my God, I don't have nobody to talk to. Call the couch. You got me. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Let's jump into another song and we will finish up.
You would be here with me, no, cause you always doubted me. You didn't even believe in me. You didn't even let me know when you stopped feeling me. You couldn't even keep it real, so it's time to leave. I wasted too much time and I can't get it back. So I ain't got no choice but be okay with that. I'm getting back to the old me. You didn't really love me. I'll be okay. I'll be okay if you walk away. I'll be okay if you gotta leave. I'll be okay if I'm by myself. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Me, myself, and I am alright. I get high. Yeah, I turn my music up and free my mind. Yeah, man, I'm okay. Yeah, I took some losses, but I'ma make it. I just got a bottle of Hennessy. I'm parked at the embassy. Fucked up, drunk texting. I guess I was high. Still can't believe you changed up on me, but I'm okay with that. That's how it's gotta be. Yeah, I'll be okay if you switch on me. I'll be okay if you walk away. I'll be okay. You gotta leave. I'll be okay if I'm by myself. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be okay.
Sometimes you gotta tell yourself that it's gonna be okay. I know myself, I have to talk myself through anxiety. I have to talk myself through depression because I'm like, yo, I can't just keep letting it just bring me down. I got people that depend on me. Not kids, but I got people that depend on me. So anytime you feel yourself slipping, don't ever think that someone is gonna judge you because you have kids. I know a lot of times when lately I have been seeing, wifey, I love you. Lately I have been seeing a lot on social media. A lot of my social media friends have been making comments and posts that they want to kill themselves and that they don't want to be alive anymore. And you know, I see comments on their posts like, you have kids, you shouldn't be thinking like that. And do you really think that because someone has kids, that it just stops depression? It just, that just goes right out the door. Anxiety, gone. You think that happens? No. Parents go through it too. People with kids have issues and problems too. They have depression too, anxiety too. How do you know that they haven't tried their best with their child? But their child is just unruly and they keep hurting them, hurting everybody else around them. They're getting told what to do with their child. How do you know that didn't put them in depression? How do you know that not being able to provide for their child the way that they want to, the way that they need to, didn't put them in depression? How do you know that their whole family don't fuck with their child and that didn't put them in a depression? You can't automatically assume because someone has kids that they not depressed. That's just gonna help them get on out of their funk. It's sometimes it's not enough. And no one is judging you. No one is talking shit about you. No one is, except for the people that I seen in your comments. But no one this way. Life be fucking lifing. Life is hard sometimes. A lot of times. Especially when you don't have the resources that you need. The people that you need. Now, I know that car did not. Sorry. Ain't my business, huh? You really... Did that scare you? Hey, Belly. Hey, welcome to the couch. Bella got scared. But you can't assume that someone has a child that they won't be depressed. You just have to be there for, if you are their friend, be there for them. If you know that somebody on your timeline is struggling with depression, even if they have kids, why don't you ask them, is there something that I could do to help you? Instead of, girl, you got kids. Or, nigga, you got kids. Boy, you got kids. Like, okay. So what? And I don't mean so what, like, so what, you got kids. Fuck them kids. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, it doesn't matter if you have kids or not. Depression is going to attack who depression wants to attack. Anxiety is going to come whenever anxiety wants to come. There's no time. There's no... It just happens. And all you can do in that moment is your best. And sometimes when you feel like your best is enough, you want to give up. You're not alone. There's other people that want to give up as well. But we are here to encourage you, to let you know that we was one of those ones that was almost at the brink of giving up. We was one of those ones that literally was about to jump off the edge of a goddamn cliff. But then that one somebody either listened or reached out that changed everything. So please don't ever think that you don't have anybody. Or if you feel like you don't have anybody, then you don't have the right somebody in your life. And let me take that back. Because you can have the right somebody and still be depressed because of the things that just goes on in your head. But whenever you feel yourself start to slip, I'll look at my wife like, babe, I need some encouragement. Like I need you to lift me like you usually do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know my wife knows, like she thinks I'm the most beautiful person in the world, which she's crazy. I love her though. But there's times where I feel like I'm the ugliest person in the world. I'll look at myself in the mirror and be like, who is that? Turn the mirror off. You feel me? Like, I really be like that. And I look at my wife and she's like, baby, you beautiful. I'm like, okay. And I perk up a little bit more because I literally was about to start mind fucking myself to the point of no return. And we are our own worst enemies. A lot of my depression comes from me mind fucking myself, or not even mind fucking myself, but thinking on the negative things that happen and just making it replay in my head like it's a repeat movie. And it doesn't have to be like that. Like, it happened. Okay, I dealt with it. Move on. Why do I have to keep dwelling on it in here? But I say I'm okay out here. But then it keeps coming back up here. And it's like, I can't help the flashbacks. I can't help the anxiety. I can't help the depression. But I can help what I do when it happens. I can do what I can to make sure that I don't stay in that depression. Because you can easily stay in depression if you don't have somebody encouraging you, if you don't have the right tools. It's easy. I haven't even gotten a chance to finish all my my announcements, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish my announcements. One, if you haven't already done so, keep streaming my album Elevates. And I do have merch available. If you would like to pre-order any merch, you are more than welcome. I do have some merch that's on deck. So make sure that you tap in with me. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel because you never want to miss a couch. Today, I didn't know if I was going to be able to couch because it was a power outage. And I was like, oh my God, please come on before the couch because I love the couch. I need to be couching. So it finally did at the last minute. That's why I kind of came on a little bit late, but I was like, okay, boom, I got everything together. We here. So subscribe to the YouTube channel because you never want to miss whenever I do go live. There's times where I won't use every platform. Like, I don't go live on Instagram anymore, but I will start. Should I start posting edited videos on there or keep doing what I'm doing with the reels? I don't know if you guys like that or the videos. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. Because I ain't going to stop. Okay? The reels give you a chance to see kind of what happened on the podcast, but then you got to go back and rewatch the whole episode. Why not? You got to catch up anyway. Coming up on the couch, Regina Wells rescheduled her time on the couch. I didn't put an actual date on it just yet, but I will hit her up and get it. In October, we will be having Derek, spiritual coach. I met him through TikTok, so shout out to TikTok. If you know who Derek, spiritual coach is, he do tarot reading a lot of times during his live. But I met him through TikTok. He's an amazing person. I can't wait to get to know him even more on the couch. So you guys will get to know him even better in October. So make sure that you tap in. Subscribe so you never miss when somebody comes on the couch, or if I'm interviewing somebody, or if I have a surprise interview or something like that. Next mental health talk will be September the 23rd. If you didn't get something today, you will get something on the 23rd. Trust me. I'm going to make sure you're going to get some food to eat. August the 26th is Shroom Talk. I do want to do a live trip session. So if anyone in the Oklahoma City area would like to go live with me, high with me, take that ride with me. I know. Don't judge me. That's August the 26th. If you haven't been diagnosed with a mental health illness, then you are more than welcome to hit me up and take some shrooms with me and let me interview you about your shroom trip at that moment. And the reason why I say as long as you don't have a mental health issue, because when you're bipolar schizophrenic, you are not really supposed to be taking shrooms. And I'm not a doctor to prescribe you no shrooms. So, and I'm not going to give you no shrooms. You flip out and you be like, the couch gave it to me. No, no, no. No, no. No, no, no. And not this way. So, that's August the 26th. August 30th is the next fuck fentanyl. Oh. I keep forgetting that TikTok does not allow me to say that. And mental health talk is also an issue for them as well. So, I noticed two subjects that I normally have on the couch that when I go live on TikTok, they get offended about it. So these two subjects, I might not get back on for mental health talk because you keep flagging me. But mental health talk and fuck fentanyl will be on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm sorry, Big O, YouTube, Spotify, Pandora. Because for some reason, TikTok don't like real subjects. Like if you talking about something that's deep, but if you getting on there and you like and all of that, they gonna be hitting the heart button. You good, yeah, get her. Talking about something like this that's important to our community, not our community, but our community, everyone that's alive right now. Mental health is an issue that needs to be discussed, that needs to be talked about. I think, to me, I feel like from the young age, the tender age of 2, shit, maybe not 2. As soon as your child can speak, I feel like you should be able to speak into their life how to deal with if they get angry, if they get sad. Teach them now to deal with their anxiety, their depression. They might not know that they have anxiety. They might not know what it's called right now. But teach them the signs and what to do whenever they're going through it. That way, whenever they get older, like my age, they not toxic and fucking going through it and mind fucking themselves all the time. If we had better coping skills, if we was taught better growing up, we wouldn't be having these issues right now. I know you probably think I'm crazy. But I feel like I believe that if I would have got the help that I needed when I was really, really young, screaming for help about somebody touching me as a child, I think I would have probably been a little bit better off than now. Because after that, it just spiraled out of control. Shit just kept happening. Shit just kept building. And I just became more angry, depressed, anxious, feral. I'm kidding. But for real, I wasn't the best person when I was in my depression. And they say hurt people hurt people. Well, depressed people, press people. I'm just saying. I also still have availabilities. If you would like to get an interview from the couch, you are more than welcome to DM me. And always make sure that you look at the Stand By Me, because you never know what might be back here that you might can utilize, you might can use. Again, there's commercials back here. You know, the couch. Check out the couch website. It's thacouch.com. And also visit my main website, which is THAREALJANELL, which I need to start throwing in the couch website in my speech. So I just got this website up. The couch is now a business. So I know you're probably like, haven't you been to business? Well, I didn't really know if I wanted to make the couch a business, but I am. I do a lot. I do so much. And congratulations, Chanel. Thank you. I get it. But I'm really, really excited about it. So the couch is a business. If you would like to book the couch, check my website out and find out how to book me and what I do and what I offer. Because I do have services that I do offer that sometimes people don't even know. They be like, damn, I didn't even know that you did that. Damn, you didn't even ask. Oh, damn, you don't even follow me for real. I'm just saying. New question from the couch will be dropping this week, so make sure that you tune in. I'm thinking about dropping question from the couch on Spotify and Pandora, but the reason why I haven't done it yet, because it's only like, it's not even a minute long. But I was thinking about it. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, if I should or not, or if I should just keep it like it is. Spotify, Pandora, make sure that you DM me on the couch page and let me know what you would like to hear. I also was supposed to be performing on the 25th, but I am no longer performing. Shout out to Bridges Over Gaps, who actually booked me. I definitely appreciate the love and support and for even the consideration. Just unfortunately, that is nothing that I want to be associated with. And not just because of everything that's going around, but because I'm not into bad taste in my mouth in other people's mouths. I don't want you to think of the couch and be like, ugh, and get a bad taste in your mouth, no matter what. I don't care. Even if somebody warned you, I don't want you to have a bad taste in your mouth. So if something gives me a bad taste, I'm gone. Bye. I'll perform on the couch. Again, this is the therapy that you never knew you needed. Shout out to all my couch potatoes. I love you guys so much. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. Even the Leos that's wrapping up the Leo season. Today's our girl's birthday. Gabby and Abby, the twins of Oklahoma City. Happy birthday, girls. Happy birthday to you, Leos. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Leos. I love Leos. My best friend's a Leo, so okay, Leos run heavy around me. I fucks with them. Leos and Tauruses go good together, if you didn't know. We're good friends. Again, I'm officially back on the couch. So if you guys didn't notice that I'm not sitting in an actual chair anymore, I'm actually back on the couch. I got my little pillow because it lifts me up a little bit. This is still a little bit too low, and I still feel a little bit too low, but it's okay. Because next year, the couch, I'm thinking about making this a red couch. Maybe not a red couch. Maybe not a red couch, but I'm thinking I'm going to upgrade my couch next year. Why not like a big old fluffy couch where we could just be like putting our legs up, talking like, hey, welcome to the couch. I'm just saying. Anyways, yesterday was the last day to vote for the Oklahoma City People's Choice Awards. Go to OKC People's Choice Awards, and it was the last day to vote yesterday. But if I'm not mistaken, it's another round that's going to come back. So shout out to everybody that voted for the couch, for the favorite podcast in Oklahoma City. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that I become Oklahoma City's favorite podcast for 2 times in a row. But if not, I'm not tripping. Shout out to all the podcasters that's out there right now in the city and out the city. Shout out to y'all. Keep doing what you're doing because you're making a difference. Social media, like I said, it's heavy. Social media is heavy. People heavy on social media right now. So any type of content creating, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I just got a few more things to say, and then I'm going to wrap it up. One, I want to say this because, again, like I said, I have been seeing people posting on Facebook that they have been feeling like they want to kill themselves, and they don't even say I'm feeling. They say, I want to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it just makes me wonder, like, am I doing enough as a person? Am I doing enough as a friend? Am I doing enough as a follower? Like, what can I do to get somebody out of that mind frame, to help encourage them to not think like that. What can I do? What can we do as people? I know one thing that you shouldn't do is go under their comments and tell them oh, you got kids. Don't think like that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. And I don't know if you guys have been watching the news lately, but and I don't understand this. But when somebody is having a mental health breakdown or any type of mental health illness, spasm, or I don't feel like the police should have the right to shoot them. And they done that. This isn't the first time that I've seen it in the news. And unfortunately, it might not even be the last. But it has to be something that they can do to deal with someone that's having a mental health crisis instead of shooting them. How is shooting someone that's having a mental health crisis helping them? A New Jersey cop killed a woman who was having a crisis. Like, she literally was having a crisis. A man, I don't know if you guys read this, but I think it was like a week or two ago, he ran into a hotel. He was having a crisis. They killed him. Imagine having a crisis, you trying to deal with it, trying to get help, but you don't. Everything that's coming out your mouth sounds jumbled and crumbled and crazy to where people thinking like, oh, this motherfucker trying to kill me. How did you think I'm trying to kill you when I'm telling you that I am trying to kill me? I am going through it. And these officers are taking it upon themselves to shoot before even assessing the situation? Before even assessing the mental? That's wild. I don't know what we can do to make sure that we prevent that, because even in 2018, an unarmed man suffering from a health crisis, a mental health crisis, was shot and killed by the police. You know how many stories is out there like that? A lot. A lot. So if you're having any mental health issues or any type of feelings, reach out to somebody. I want you to know that there are people who will listen to you and not make you feel like you're dumb, not make you feel like what you're going through is stupid. There are people who will listen to you that's not licensed therapist, but they will listen and give the best advice that they can. Find you that one person that you trust enough to where you can speak to them and tell them anything without them judging you. Find you that person that can be your licensed therapist, even without a license. Find you that person that understands you instead of judges you. Because you don't want to be expressing your mental health issue to the wrong person, and then you hear it all around the town. You hear negative shit from them, and then it makes your depression even worse. So be careful who you speak to about your issues, because not everybody wants you to be okay. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure that you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THARealJANELL. And you can also visit the Couch website at thecouch, THACouch.com. Yeah. Now, before we go, I do want to say this. coping skills. If you don't have any good coping skills, try to get some good coping skills. Because even if you can't find somebody to talk to, sometimes finding something that you love to do, or even if you remember something that you used to love to do, start doing it again. See if you can bring that love back to help you get through until you can find somebody to help you push through. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Good night. That was a good session. Good night, Big O. Good night, Facebook. I see you, Big O. Good night. There we go. Good night, YouTube. Have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits.